Yes, I'm back in my apartment after 2 full weeks up in the mountains. I'm very dissatisfied to be where I am right now. But this comment was left on a video earlier that I posted this morning. It's about Donald Trump, uh, just curtailing all kinds of constitutional rights. But I wanted to talk about this one specifically because I was thinking about this the other day and I forgot to write it down. What would be one of the side benefits of getting everybody's voting records across the country? You would know which American citizens voted for whom. You could match that list against gun registration databases, especially in blue states. I don't know if they do that stuff in red states, but here in California, I mean, I just bought I bought a Mossberg. I think it's a 590 retro 12 gauge pump shotgun the other day. And, there is a whole stack of paperwork you got to fill out. Include your name, birth date, social security, address, all that shit. So it's like when I see somebody say, Trump's going to take guns, I think he's going to start by trying to take guns from people who voted for Kamala Harris and who voted for Democrats. And that's one of the reasons why they want the full voting records from every state, from every county, is so they can mash that shit up. So they will know which Democrats across the country own firearms and what firearms those Democrats and people on the left own. He'll move on to taking guns away from his own supporters because you can't have an autocracy, authoritarianism, or a dictatorship in a country with 330 million people and 430 million guns. It doesn't work. Apart from the fact that, people on the left, we outnumber the diehard Gomer inbred fart huffing dipshits. But, again, it's like he's not going to just announce we're taking everybody's guns. I think that this is something that's going to play into a comment that I made on a video from earlier this morning that I said, I think that 2026, we're going to see, during 2026, two of the main things that we're going to see is we are going to see American citizens, white people on the left, arrested, detained, and thrown into cells, holding cells, whatever, thrown into jail, thrown into prison, because they oppose Donald Trump. And I laid out the foundation for it's already there. I mean, how many executive orders did Donald Trump put out saying that Antifa is a domestic terrorist organization? He put out that National Presidential Security Memo number 7, NPSM 7. And Pam Bondi put out a memo to the entire DOJ that laid out if you are against Christianity, if you are against capitalism, if you are against Donald Trump, if you are against border enforcement actions, if you protest against ICE, you're a domestic terrorist. So this, I think, is going to be the year 2026 where we're going to start seeing American citizens on the left getting arrested by their own government because they disagree with their government politically. And as part of that framework, construct, whatever you want to call it, they're going to start taking all of our guns on the left. I think that is something that's going to happen. And the other thing that I think that's going to happen this year is, given Donald Trump's polling, given what's going on in the House of Representatives, especially the number of Republicans leaving, the Trump administration, Republicans in Congress, in the House and the Senate, Governors and state legislatures in red states are gonna monkey with the midterms. They're gonna fuck with them hard. I do not believe that we are gonna have a free and fair election this coming November, whether it's beforehand or afterward, with legal challenges to ballots. Mike Johnson could just pick 4 or 5 Democrats incoming and say there was election fraud in their elections, and so I'm not seating them. Donald Trump and Republicans are going to do absolutely everything in their power. Most of it will be illegal to prevent Democrats from retaking the House of Representatives, at a minimum. But yeah, I think that's going to start this year, 2026.